Yeah, you back with another episode of Take Me Out This Chat. It's Bucky, Chef Marv and Mane Jeezy.
Yo, fellas, what the fuck is good, man?
I know, damn, this is like the motherfucking reunion right here.
Right.
You know what I mean? We back.
We miss y'all motherfuckers, man.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie to you. Miss the shit out of y'all, man. But you want to jump right into it? What's up?
I mean, that's why we here, right?
Yeah, we back. Let's go.
Hey, man, we back for a special episode for them Versuz, you know what I'm saying? Because I seen a lot of heat was on the internet. A lot of people picking both sides, so we brought it to the table and let the fellas think, you know what I mean, speak on how they feel. So let's speak on the Versuz of Jeezy and Gooch. First, who y'all think won?
Man.
You know, I fuck with Jeezy's music more, so Jeezy got way more classics.
Jeezy got a lot more classics, but Gucci Man shit was hot too, dog. Like Gucci gets love in these streets, man.
He does.
Gets love in these
streets. He gets love in the streets, but not love from me. I'm cool. I'm not a big Gucci fan. I mean, a couple of his tracks, Lemonade, I fuck with Lemonade. Lemonade is one of my good tracks that I definitely ain't gonna front Gucci.
He definitely played a lot of features. He played a lot of feature songs. That
Gucci?
Wasn't his. Yeah,
I mean, Gucci. That's
Jeezy,
what he mainly, specialized in was features.
Nigga, right before that Versuz, I did a little playback of some old Jeezy mixtapes. He could have beat him alone on mixtapes alone.
You knew it was over before it started.
It was over. I listened to some.
I mean, yeah, as far as quality of songs,
absolutely.
Jeezy got masterpieces. Like Gucci ain't got. I don't think Gucci got one classic.
One classic song?
Yeah.
I mean,
one?
He don't got no classics.
Nah.
Waste is a classic. I don't care how you might think that song corny now, but Wasted was a classic.
All right, that's one classic, but
Wasted was a classic.
He ain't got shit like how Jeezy had like for us, Jeezy. I swear back
Niggas
in what
grew up.
2003, 2004, 2002.
Yeah,
like
we transitioned
when that Thug Motivation 101 hit, like
with it.
that nigga Jeezy had like every. At least in our hood, anyway. I swear, all the way across America.
We being a little biased. What about
man? That nigga had niggas ready to cook work. That nigga had niggas.
I hear niggas slinging dope out here.
Ryan, no matter what it was,
Ryan
was making you a dealer. Like
work, you know what I mean? Selling dubs, crack popping.
Getting rentals.
No matter what it was, you could have been out here selling hot plates, nigga.
Yeah,
you was the dealer of the year.
He definitely made you one track.
Yeah,
I mean,
but geez, you spent some time down there. Hey, what you think they feeling down there? Because we being a little biased.
I'm telling you right now,
Gucci Man.
They fuck with Gucci Man down there.
Gucci Mane's the godfather.
Yes. I mean, they fuck with Jeezy too, but if you down there, you'll probably hear a little more.
How many
Gucci Man on the
but
radio
it's not just the music.
It's just the
he birthed
right.
Like Gucci Mane's coaching tree. Like how many niggas that nigga birthed? How many stars?
The Juice Man,
Young Thugs, Migos. Like he birthed so many stars. So like overall, like really his effect on the culture as far as just influence, as far as putting niggas on and
niggas down in Atlanta know Jeezy ain't really from Atlanta, so they really hold that shit not against him, but they fuck with Gucci Man a little more on some love.
Because I did peep, he said in the Versuz that he said my block a couple street. What he said?
5 minutes up the street, nigga. I don't know where you from.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I think that hit him a little hard right there. That was the first part.
How you feel about that though? Like them niggas being on the same stage together, knowing that I mean,
I thought it was respectable. I mean, listen. At some point, you as a man, you gotta let shit ride. You know what I mean?
Certain shit, yeah.
Like,
nigga stealing your bike,
but he killed your man.
You know what I'm saying?
But he killed your man.
He on some self-defense shit. Like he killed your man because you sent your man in there.
What perspective you speaking from? You speaking from Jeezy's or Gucci's? Because if I'm talking about from Gucci's perspective, like nigga, you try to get me killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
like,
listen,
let that go.
At some point, like I said, you can't carry shit on you forever.
Right.
Like some point, you gotta let that shit go.
What if that hit would have went through?
It would have went through. That's life.
His Versuz.
You know what I mean? I didn't heard of niggas becoming best friends that was enemies.
But I ain't gonna lie, man. That's the lifestyle they was living in. So we gotta, keep that in perspective. Like, that was part of the game. We ain't gonna sit here and be like, oh, well, he's sending a hit. Nigga, that's the game we is living and playing. So don't try to call a technical foul now, nigga, once the niggas send something flagrant at you.
And like Jeezy said, they at 2 different places now, and they like, yeah. You know what I mean? Like Jeezy said, he ain't where he was at mentally back then.
Hell
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like niggas,
like he's actually looking for forgiveness for the shit
like,
that he
I originally thought that joint was for promo. Like at first, when I
think
heard
for
it was
Gucci,
coming out.
Listen, I'm gonna be
promo.
honest with you. The energy I got, I felt like for Gucci, it was only for promo. That's why he threw his little like a best of Gucci together and promoted the shit out of it on there and dropped it. I feel like Gucci really ain't want to do it because remember Gucci turned it down at first.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't.
But I think Gucci really doesn't fuck with Jeezy.
Yeah, I think
there's still some animosity there.
Nigga,
you
but
can feel the energy.
He said, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna throw my shots, which he did, and I'm gonna promote my shit.
He played some of his hardest diss tracks on Jeezy. On that
like
joint.
you could definitely tell Gucci's energy was like, I'm doing this shit. He like what he said. I'm doing it for the culture. Like he don't
You
really.
think that was a cop out though? Because right before that, I ain't gonna lie, Gucci said some foul, disrespectful shit.
Yes, he did.
Listen,
He
at
Some of
said
them
some foul,
tracks was
disrespectful
disrespectful.
shit.
the end of the day, you gotta understand. You got people pulling at Gucci. Like you know, his right hand man is QCP. So like, it seemed like he was more excited about it. Than, you know, them niggas is on some multi-millionaire trying to push for the B type. You know what I mean? With the music industry, like they ain't got time for the petty shit no more. And like, you know how Atlanta always been like. Atlanta, for the most part, them niggas stick together. So it's like, you know, we gotta move past this if we gonna move to another level. Like I feel like niggas like QCP or like, you know what I mean?
I hear you,
Gucci's
man.
there,
Niggas
like,
Do you
definitely
see a
gotta
track
grow
with
up.
them two on it in
No.
the future?
I can.
I don't know.
Everything's about the business right now. You understand? Them niggas is.
I thought he might have been.
Them
The reason I said I thought it was promo because I thought he would have had a track on Jeezy's Recession too, but he didn't. That's when I was like, oh, this wasn't. This was.
But
real,
they both
like,
had their own shit they were promoting. So
well,
like, that's what made
Jeezy,
me still think
Gucci
it was
wasn't. I don't think his was new songs. He was just releasing some of his. I think
He released
all
old joints.
He put what he played on the verses.
Like a best of Gucci type joint together.
Yeah, but I'm saying he used it as promotion, just like Jeezy's album released at 12 o'clock was all promotion. Like,
all promotion.
I definitely feel as though promotion was in there, but I feel like Gucci used the opportunity to throw some shots because he still don't fuck with Jeezy, and he was willing to take it wherever Jeezy wanted to take it. It just so happened Jeezy was trying to keep it positive and on some
on some peace, on some
I mean,
kumbaya.
it sound like some whole shit, but that's
Some
kind of
nigga was talking about that nigga's outfit.
On some kumbaya shit.
Yeah, on some.
Like,
I mean, but. I mean, if you're still in the mix and you're in the street, you do see like I can understand why you can see that some whole shit. But if like you want some, man, I'm trying to move next level shit. Like the last thing you need is beef in neighborhoods where you trying to buy back.
How can you not like Gucci, man? Though. Like I ain't
I
no
respect
hate
the
and shit. Like his
pettiness.
his music ain't.
The pettiness.
I ain't even talking about
Buck
the
don't
pettiness.
like his style.
But I ain't even talking about all the
He don't
music.
like his music.
But the nigga beat a body.
Yeah, Buck don't like his style. Like
he
his
beat a
music.
body. He came home from
Be
the
real
feds.
with you. Like, be real. Like, Gucci.
He can't rap.
Listen, I like Gucci, but
I
I'm
like
one of them niggas that I don't necessarily like gotta have lyrics. Like, you know, I'm one of them niggas that like Gucci put the pounds in the trash can, Gucci do the dish. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that's whack.
That shit was whack, but bro, throw that shit on, I get hyped every time. You know what I mean? Remember that nigga was out there, put the pounds in the trash can. Gucci
I mean,
do
I
the
get it.
dishes.
Like, don't get it fucked up. Like, I got nothing but the utmost because of where he grinded from.
Yeah, how
he
do
made
you
it.
not like Gucci?
Niggas actually
Nigga
are
beat a
listening
body,
to the
cuz.
trash and what he's putting out and thinking it's good. Like, so he's great at sales. He knows what he's doing as far as that goes.
He's a businessman.
So he's a businessman. I
Yeah.
give him all respect for that. But I just don't think he can
Nigga,
rap.
he beat a body, went to the
Respect.
feds, came home.
Touchdown.
His wife held him down.
100%.
Now he's living his best life. Like you
She
gotta
left him
salute
with a
him.
million.
And
you
he
gotta
getting,
salute
and
for him.
he getting paper.
Yeah,
Left him with a
absolutely.
He
million.
getting hella
too.
paper.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
you
mean,
gotta
so
think about where he came from. You know, niggas.
So why can't he let the pettiness go then?
Nigga tried to kill him. Nigga, fuck you. He ain't just steal his bike, nigga. He tried to kill this nigga, dog. Like,
I'm just saying,
what
but
you
I
talking
mean,
about?
like, I get you. All right, I got you. So, like, Gucci still thinking street shit. You know what I mean? Like, whereas Jeezy's more of a corporate thugging. Like, corporate thugging nigga CTE. This is why I fuck with Jeezy, man. I ain't gonna lie, I can't fuck with Gucci. Just like the bull Jeezy been telling niggas
let's keep it a bean though. Like Mark said, let's keep it in perspective. More up north niggas fuck with Jeezy because the style of his raps and he was more lyrical.
I always said from the DMV up, fuck with Jeezy. From the DMV down, you gonna get a heavy Gucci.
Yes,
heavy dose.
And
they love that shit
because they have
lemon.
You know what I mean? So, nah, I fuck with Lemon though. Lemon's probably the only track that's good.
What would be the best verses you would want to see, Buck? We was just talking about this. You want to do that one, or you got something else in mind?
Nah, I'll let you keep that joint. You can keep that because
that's just a good joint in general.
That's a good joint.
That's a good.
But like, I would want like some type of R&B shit too, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's some R&B niggas out here that I feel like are stylistic and really be. You know what I mean? Like,
can you do the boy Jacquees? What's his name?
I think he weak.
Yeah, but he's not.
A lot of people like his R&B versus like a Tory Lanez.
I'm talking more like legend.
You talking more like John B, Usher Raymond.
I'm talking like an Usher type. Yeah, like put Usher up against somebody. Like, you know what I mean?
would like to see Jay-Z, but I don't know who would match Jay-Z.
Usher's Confession album. When it comes to this R&B shit,
it was another album he had that was after that one.
What you think about Jay-Z Drake?
Nah, no one can touch Hov.
Nobody's fucking with Hov.
Nobody can touch Hov.
You don't think?
I think the Drake versus Chris Brown. You
don't think Drake versus Jay-Z?
You can't put that. That's stretching it kind of thing.
Stretching what thing?
I don't even.
How many tracks is Drake gonna sing on in that verses?
You would have to go Hov.
Drake
versus
got a lot
Wayne.
of rapping shit.
What about Hov versus Wayne? Call it too. Don't get it. Don't keep thinking about this Wayne right.
I think there's a couple niggas that got like in the verses that got more songs than Jay-Z.
You tripping, bro?
How?
Like, you want to talk about features? You want to talk about full song? Like,
I'm talking about
bro.
Just
name some name drop. We bringing out names. Who you got in mind?
I think Drake would get Jay-Z in the verses. I think Drake would win.
Drake would beat Jay-Z in the verses.
I think Drake got more.
We need feedback.
Hey man, can you please go to Take Me Out This Chat on Instagram and or Facebook? And please let this clown know that he don't know what he's talking about. He just said
just go back. Listen, just go back when you get a chance. Put a Drake playlist on in your
You know what I would like to see? I just thought of one. This is another down south beef. A T.I. versus Luda.
Ooh.
That versus would be alright. I fuck with Tip. Luda got some hits though.
Chicken and Beer, man. Oh,
I forget what album it was, but nigga, all through college we banged that.
See, like they matched
winter.
up the niggas wrong because like. They did Ross versus 2 Chainz. That wasn't even a match.
That ain't.
Like for real, it should have been Ross. No, it should have been Ross Jeezy.
Ross versus 50.
They matched that one up wrong. Like Ross Jeezy
would have been ill.
That would have went.
That'd have been ill.
They would. Ross got some hits though. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas stop fucking with Ross a little bit.
No,
but Ross got some hits.
That's Port of Miami, bro.
Listen, motherfucking Ross Jeezy.
All them Maybach music
they like you gotta match niggas
but Port
up.
Of Miami's my because every time where my money?
I need cash.
Yo, that joke.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Ross.
He got bangers. That's why I'm saying, like, you would have felt something when you'd have heard one of his tracks after you heard one of Jeezy's tracks. When you heard one of Jeezy's tracks and then you heard a Gucci joint, you're like, what the fuck is this?
I think
like,
what it was, a lot
like,
of niggas was just hearing some of those Gucci joints for the first time.
Yeah.
So niggas ain't really recognized it, but when you start listening, you like, oh, this nigga.
Because remember, Jeezy and Ross had their little beef,
little tantrum,
and Ross was going at him.
That's what I'm saying. Like Ross, they could have.
Ross was going at Jeezy.
And they got enough track where they both got a decent enough catalog where that beef would have been that verse would have been.
That was
dope.
the verses that should have went down.
The streets needed.
Keep it a bean.
That joint.
Ross and Jeezy.
Who you think would have won that though? I ain't gonna lie.
I got that.
That'd have been it wouldn't have been a tie, but it probably somebody would have snuck it out at the end. I'm gonna have to say Jeezy would have snuck that out. Cause Jeezy ain't play all his Jones.
I think Ross got too much versatility.
Yeah, that's
he
what
got
I'm saying.
Too many variety.
The Bull Rosé's versatility.
So listen though, how does that?
I know the homie Nut mad as shit right now. That he talking shit. I know the homie Nut is.
I want to know how this works though. If a nigga can beat him in a verses, does that mean he's a better rapper? Cause that's kind of what it sounds like y'all saying.
I got Rosé over Jeezy
as rapping.
Yeah.
Turn off the mic, yo. Cut this shit off. Yo.
Better rapper.
Turn this shit.
Way more versatile.
I can't go.
Ross is a better rapper than Jeezy.
Way more versatile.
I just like Ross's swag, so I think his verses would do it would
way more versatile,
fit me better because his versatility and he a big nigga with some swag with it and he's just smooth. But Jeezy, dog, Jeezy got some nigga. No, I don't know. I can't say that the Bull Ross is a better rapper than Jeezy.
That's
I can't say that, bro.
I like rapping.
Chef trying to spark some controversy.
Yeah,
I get it. Yeah. We can't agree too much.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to spark no.
He's a Rose fan though, so when he says that, it kind of like I ain't going front. It kind of I get it, but like you tripping a little.
Nigga, throw that motherfucking. What's the motherfucking mixtape he came out with? That was a motherfucking album. I mean, I know
just came
out. No. The joint with Stay Scheming. The joint with John Legend, Rich Forever. The joint with Nas.
Damn.
Hold on, man.
Yeah, look that shit up.
Rich Forever.
You gonna have me playing some Ross on the way home, though.
That was a mixtape.
Yeah.
I thought he had an album called Rich Forever though.
No, it should have been a motherfucking album.
Oh yeah, that joint was dope. But
nigga, that was.
I don't know. Like, I feel like Ross, like he continued to stay hot over time. Like, you know what I'm saying, and like he adapted to the styles. Like Jeezy took a period of time off. Like, you know what I'm saying.
Nah, Jeezy been dropping albums like every year for the last few years. Yo, Jeezy's hottest album by far is The Recession. Niggas was talking about this the other day. The Recession, not Trap or Die, not TM103, not none of them. The Inspiration, The Recession is by far the hot.
You think so?
By
just the
far,
the timing
of it, and some of the songs that he was dropping then, like he was ahead of his time with that album.
So what was Rose's hottest album?
I don't know. He had some hot albums. Teflon Don.
I ain't gonna
Port of Miami. Y'all niggas said Port of Miami.
No.
What about a J. Cole and Drake verses? I'm sorry to interrupt.
That wouldn't match up.
How?
Nigga, Drake is the motherfucking Mecca of rap.
What?
So he's on the Mount Rushmore? Is that what you're saying? So who's he up there with?
Nigga, Drake is the Mecca.
Who's on the Mount Rushmore of rap? You putting Drake up there, nigga.
Who else is up
on the
Mount
list? Rushmore, nigga?
Ross.
No, Ross is not on
like, I need to know this, nigga. If you putting Drake up there,
Jay-Z.
All right.
Yeah.
Obviously off respect, Biggie and my man Pac just off.
Yo, why Nas don't get no respect?
Nas is up there.
You ain't mean? Oh, all right. Cause his last album was hot as shit too.
Yeah, niggas ain't listening.
Yes, they did. I listened to it.
Look, all due respect to the Bull Nas.
Yeah, like, niggas ain't listening to that shit.
Old Nas, I can fuck.
Like no disrespect,
Nas just never was my cup of tea.
He ain't. I ain't listening to Nas. Got yourself a gun.
I know. That's
that album
a lot of
was
niggas'
hot.
Feelings, man. That's
album
was
hot.
a lot of niggas' feelings. But yeah, Nas ain't never really been.
That's gonna hurt most of the older generations.
That's not my cup of tea, man. I ain't gonna front coming up. KRS-One was a nigga that my pop put me on.
Listen,
so
dog.
That's the type of rap I was
during the summer league, right? I'm up top watching the young boys play, and I think I might have had MJ with me, and I hear some young boys talking. They like, yeah, well, some rapper this, rapper that. Man, niggas that listen to Jeezy is old. Niggas that listen to Jeezy and Ross is I was like, damn, old.
Niggas is old.
Man, young boy, what you like listening to? He was like, Polo G. What's the young boy's name? Polo G. I'm like, oh, come on.
But it's sad because I really don't know who these young boys are.
Polo. I listen to. I keep up with the time. I like Polo G.
Yeah, I never heard
Polo G.
Matter of fact, Polo G got a song.
The young boys is on Polo G. They was on King Von. They was on
Pop Smoke.
I ain't really.
He's more of a not super young boy. John, like, them niggas be on a lot of them, like Lil Durk. They be on them Chicago niggas.
Right.
Even G Herbo.
Yeah.
They be them young niggas be on that G Herbo. They be on that Herbo.
Hey, I mean, listen, I sound like an old nigga. I don't know.
I'm old, yeah. I'll be old then. Listen to
them niggas ain't ass though.
I don't listen to them. I just don't listen. And it's the sad thing about all the people you name, like the King Vaughns, the Pop Smoke. I didn't really know who they were
Rest in peace to my little nigga King Von, because I was riding around catching a wave to that King Von shit. Like, I was really rocking with Young Boy. Like, he was really on his shit. He was on his shit.
Niggas be playing them streets, man.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. Like, and the sad part about it is, I didn't even know who they were until they died. Like I didn't,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying?
You didn't know who King Von was?
No, I never
They
heard
not
of
up
him.
with the
dog.
time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's where
Took her to the O. You don't know?
I don't know none of his songs, bro. Like,
He's got some top.
Not no joke. I didn't know who that was. You know who put me on the Pop Smoke?
What?
Sippin' put me on the Pop Smoke, and that's because that's all he was playing at the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't really. I don't know none of the young boys, so until they pass away, I don't hear that's shitty.
I don't know. I be on the new waves, but like also I'm in the the recording studio.
Right,
like
right. Yeah, you gotta
I'm
kinda
keep it because you're into the
I'm
music.
in the industry a little bit.
But
so
I never
gotta,
heard of
I
him
gotta
until he
keep up.
passed away. Either,
I mean,
man.
but them little niggas was on their shit, bringing a new style to the game.
What is it? Back to the drill music type style?
Everything. It's just drill, but it's they be having some melodic shit too. It's just a different style. The young boys, man, they just different, man. Like they don't want to hear lyrics.
They want to hear hype music,
Yeah, they want to hear. I mean, they want to hear
pregame music.
They want to hear
Pregame music.
I don't even know how to describe it. Like they don't want to hear lyrics.
They want to hear that pregame music shit. Get
Yeah,
them hyped, get them in.
you sit here and spit some hot ass bars, the young boys be like, man, that shit old.
Yeah, they probably feel like that about a
I
nigga
won't
like
say
J.
that
Cole.
though. I won't say that
They
because some of the
probably
young
feel like
boys
that
can
about a
really
nigga
rap.
J. Cole.
Like J. Cole.
They probably would say that about a nigga like J. Cole.
You can't.
J. Cole,
She
yeah,
would
young
probably
boys
shoot
don't
them
fuck
niggas.
with no J. Cole.
See, look, told you. These young niggas
Young
probably
boys
don't
don't
like that
fuck with
lyrical
J.
shit.
Cole.
But that's the type of artist in which I like. That's what type
Hey,
of
what's
music.
considered a young bull? Like 18, 19,
Yeah,
20?
yeah,
All right,
they
yeah,
ain't listening to no
yeah.
J.
Nah, they
Cole.
probably not listening to J. Cole.
That's
Hell
crazy.
no.
To-
And them
Yeah, but
niggas
J.
is
Cole is
But that's
alright.
insane to me. Like, what?
Yeah.
and you got like them niggas is listening to niggas like what's the bull's name? Shiesty Pooh. Like all types of the nigga that's down with 1017 Brick Squad. Gucci got a whole label coming up. Like
Look,
Fujiano,
This
like
is
he
all
got
new to me. Whatever
he
you
got
just
a
say.
Nah, we gotta do a little more homework,
Yeah.
but we can't be those old heads, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
like
what I'm feeling
there's
like.
a lot.
I gotta
See, the thing is with music nowadays is because like, niggas can just record in their bedroom and make good quality shit. Like, it's hard to really even put people in a category or a ranking because
Yeah.
motherfuckers like nowadays it ain't about radio play and all that no more. Niggas is on Apple Music,
Right,
Spotify.
right.
They worried about stream play. So
Yeah.
that's why niggas like what's his name?
But that's
Tekashi, he can still make
also,
music
but
and
don't even talk
But
about
I'm
that.
just saying that's
Right.
why
But
they still think it's
also
streaming.
like the old head lyrical niggas is getting bread now too, like because like everybody listens to what they like. It ain't like
Has
back
streams.
in the day, like it was more based off radio play,
Right,
music
right.
video.
I don't remember the last time I really
Who was
listened to the
on
radio.
Right.
106 in Park, like we were way more influenced on like
But you
into
remember,
the music that
what was
we
the
listened to.
media wanted us to be.
What
Yeah,
was the
like,
what was
nowadays-
it, Freestyle Fridays on 106 in Park?
Yeah.
And in the basement. So we grew up on the basement. You used to probably
Yeah,
get
we
a
grew
hot,
up on the
But media
box.
made
hot
you
ass
the-
freestyle.
The media determined what you were influenced by. Is what he's saying.
Yeah, like-
now with the streaming and all that, you could be influenced by whatever the hell you want to be influenced
Right.
by.
Yeah,
Because
like
there's so
you
much
have
other
more
shit
like
which you could jump onto.
yeah, it's like a lot more shit out there. Like if there was a hot artist in Houston, like but he wasn't on the radio, wasn't on 106 in Park, wasn't on the box, wasn't when we
Right.
were young, we didn't know who the fuck he was.
Nah, facts.
You
Or
know
they
what
might
I'm
get
saying?
one play per hour.
Remember
or
the
some
box?
shit.
Like,
Yeah, right.
I used to call
Got
in the
niggas
box,
signing
throw
it.
that new shit on. You know what I mean? I used to hit the number, watch it pop up on the
It's a-
screen.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
yeah, I
the
just
tracks.
ordered that
Yeah,
joint.
put that shit on.
Put that back that ass up.
Put that juvenile.
That was that
young as
word.
shit.
But the music,
Chill.
the music game has changed, man. But like I said, it's good because it's more about independent. You know what I mean? And motherfuckers is doing their thing, man. Like.
I mean, it just opens so many more avenues for like the smaller artists, like you were saying.
Yeah.
Where they ain't gotta be so dependent on. But
I mean,
with
that's
you
it.
being in the game a little bit. This is a question I did want to ask you since you in the mix
Right,
a
you
little
dropping
bit.
gems tonight.
With you being in the game a little bit, and the game being so saturated, and the opportunity being there for you to make it kind of independently.
Yeah.
If artists had an opportunity to sign a 360, would you advise it? Or would you dictate it by depending on circumstances?
it would be dictated on your circumstances. I would tell you this, if as like a up and coming artist, like if you have basically the in-house team and the in-house backing,
Right.
then really there's no reason for a 360 deal. Like, you know, if you got good video men around you with, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
you're getting
right,
good, real quality professional visuals, and you got a little team behind you. You and your niggas is putting some bread up, or you got some bread behind you to tap into some marketing and doing all that. You know, if you got the engine around you, there's no reason for a 360 deal. Right. If you out here and you really don't have the support, you know what I mean? Also, don't be scared to hop in the 360 deal where, you know, you might give up some of your masters and shit in the beginning, but if you hot enough, you gonna get put on, and then on the back end, your next deal,
you dictate what's going on.
Yeah, so like, you know what I mean? That's just how the game is now, and that's how it's really for real always been. Like, you know, I mean, it's hard to say. Like,
it's just a lot easier now. Like I said, with
it's hard to say. If you got the team, push. You know what I mean? Do your Young Dolph. You know what I mean? Young Dolph built his.
Young Dolph, yo.
He got his team.
Sippin put me on Young Dolph too.
Young
I ain't
Dolph,
gonna lie.
you know, Young Dolph, independent bull, but he got the team. Everything he do is professional.
He got his last album got a couple tracks on there.
I fuck with Young Dolph. I fuck with more his, you know what I mean, his business prowess and the way he carries himself. And I fuck with his music too. I mean, his lyrics is ass, but
he only got like 1 or 2 tracks on there. But he
definitely be. I mean,
but the way he move, I definitely get what you're saying.
Yeah, like he move, he carry that shit. Like he stand on that shit. Like, you know
I mean, it's smart too. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, like, if you're the one that's gonna get the team out the hood, we got to treat you like a business. So, however that operates and moves.
Yeah, you know.
You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what type of time.
That's why you need loyal niggas around you, man.
Yeah, no, factual.
Niggas that know how to play their part, man.
Niggas we talked about that.
Niggas are willing to accept that role, man, and put that ego and that pride aside. You know,
I mean, niggas, you know,
you giving niggas a job, they feel like like what hand you roll up with E,
like no, not even on no funny shit.
Remember, he was like real shit, like like that's how niggas be when you try to give them a role and they don't want to take it. They that pride and that ego kick in.
Nigga, every team needs a Dutch runner. Like, even
facts.
Like, and it sounds funny, it sounds minuscule, like, nigga, I ain't doing that, I ain't running no store. Look, every nigga needs a Dutch runner. If that's part of the role in which you play to make it for your team to make it to the next level, as long as they ain't treating you like no peon and they still treating you like a man and looking you as one, hey man, that's the role in which you got to play for the team. You got to roll with it. But a lot of times the motherfuckers be ego driven, bro. Like, ego driven.
I mean, like I told y'all before, like, you know, like I feel like for us it's a little bit more difficult up north.
Why you say?
I feel like we don't really understand team concepts.
I ain't gonna say it's an up north thing. I just think it's the people that surround you, bro.
I feel like it's a majority up north thing, and I'm not going. I feel like down south you see a lot of folks, black folks. We're talking about primarily black folks.
Okay.
I see a lot of black folks who work together and build more continuity.
I hear you, but niggas also down south be getting at each other too, just like they do.
Yeah, they do, but like,
I just think it depends on who you got around you. It's your team, bro. Like, it's your team. It don't matter you in the south, the west, north. It don't matter. It's
let's look at it.
Let's
look at it. We'll use music as the sample size, right?
Yeah.
Right.
How many niggas make it out of Atlanta?
How many?
It's a regular cycle. There's no.
What you mean? How many? How big is Atlanta as a city?
Atlanta as a culture is not about them just sticking together. Their culture is also what helps them.
Yeah, and what produces
a
culture?
What you mean?
The environment.
Or the environment? What are you trying to say?
Yeah, camaraderie.
Yeah, the environment.
Motherfuckers knowing they roles. DJs being DJs and breaking artists. Artists being artists.
You know what helps Atlanta,
Businessmen being businessmen.
You know what helps Atlanta a lot in the music industry? The strip clubs. The DJs.
Strip clubs being strip clubs.
Niggas still go to clubs down there.
That's part of the role.
That's roles.
Right, but your track's gonna get played. If you're hot, your track's getting played.
How many niggas in Philly made it?
I mean,
and Philly's got how many more people in Atlanta?
I feel like Philly's
at least
more
double.
I feel like I get what you're saying. I just feel like it really. Just
How many
depends on
hot
the team.
rappers are there in Philly?
I don't know.
Nah, there's
because they don't get play.
How many made it, Buck?
Not many.
But bro, there's so much you got to take into consideration.
I don't know. I don't even want to put a number on it, but it's not a lot.
How many niggas can you name from?
It's not a lot compared to the talent that's there. So I get what you're saying.
How many niggas from New York make it?
The same. The same goes for as New York as it does for Philly.
I feel like niggas in New York get a lot of love. Like,
how many niggas from New York? A handful.
What do you consider made like mainstream?
New York has 10 million people. Atlanta has 700,000.
But you got to think about it. But think about it. But think about this. Exactly. Those numbers you just brought up, a majority of them are black, which helps.
Yeah.
That shit helps. Nigga. Like
plus
if you're
concentrated
in a bunch of places where you're black, think about it. Where we go out around here, you're not gonna hear too many hip hop songs in the places we go to. You're not even gonna see a DJ. You're not gonna have a booth where you're hearing rap and hip hop because of the environment.
The culture.
Why?
It ain't the camaraderie.
We haven't created a culture.
Bro,
we are the culture.
So you're saying
so we need to open up spots that we can play our music. I can't go nowhere up here and hear the music I want to hear in the bar.
Black people up north are workers, not entrepreneurs.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit then.
You're going to have some motherfuckers mad at you tonight.
Talk your shit.
There are black entrepreneurs, but yeah,
we got entrepreneurs up north. But I feel what you're saying. Like people are okay with being worker baby.
Well, we have a worker mindset. Yeah,
like some people are
blue collar,
but people are cool with that. Like people were cool with
like how many people like our grandparents and great grandparents? Most of them moved up here from down south. Why?
For jobs.
For jobs. To work where?
In factories. Nigga, blue collar.
Work mentality. Worker.
A history lesson in it. You know what I mean?
Worker.
9 to 5, nigga. 3 to 11, nigga. Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, nah, real shit.
I mean, but that's really what it stems back to. Like, we don't work as a team. We are workers. We don't work as a team.
I mean, it's the mindset.
That's
the
mindset.
Really comes down to. It's the mindset.
Like, you know what I mean?
The environment in which you're around, which Jeez was also saying, because everybody team don't think like that. You ain't gonna sit here and tell me that teams up north don't think like, hey man, we gotta get it. Like,
it's hard to find loyalty anywhere.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck where you at.
I don't know. I just look at the statistics, and like I said, we're just using entertainment as a sample size. So
Facts.
you know, I mean, but I'm just saying, I just my general experience of being someone up north.
But it's funny that you say that because majority of the people that probably watch this have some type of small business.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of entrepreneurs being born this year.
Have some type of small business.
It is, and we got to make sure we support each other.
Facts.
I supported 2 black-owned businesses.
I mean,
today.
we gotta support each other. You know, like it's important. Every other community does. They support each other. We gotta support each other.
I feel what you're saying, and I ain't gonna lie.
And we can't be afraid. And we can't be afraid to take, give each other constructive criticism and take that and apply it.
Don't take it as hating.
Yeah.
Just take it as like,
yeah, I mean, because somebody might tell you, man, listen, man, your food wasn't that good, or if I call down here and order and I come down 40 minutes later, I'm still waiting a half hour.
Give us some feedback. I think I was slouching when we first started doing these joints. I was mumbling and slouching. Niggas was commenting.
But like a lot of the people like our show, but they do give feedback. It's just in a positive way, and I take it and I run with it. And
whether it's positive or negative, we got to take it.
At least take a look at it,
and at least like not just be like one-minded. Like we got to really look at it and say, all right, is this person just saying some hating shit, or are they really being factual? Like
Yeah, and I feel like people are gaining enough experience where now with their business of their own that if they were to give some type of feedback, hopefully we'll be in a constructive way that's positive and not on no bullshit,
I'm just happy to be back to work, man.
Yeah,
unemployment, man.
I ain't gonna front. I appreciate even ending with that.
Like I think that's perfect way to end it. We should end it
with small businesses being willing to work with each other in the neighborhood. We got way too many small businesses in our neighborhood alone that need to be working. There's so much collabing that could go on. I see a lot of businesses that could collab. I ain't gonna shout none out, but I definitely see
it sounds good, but that's gonna take a lot of people to be on the same accord, which is actually possible. But
I do be Facebook hunting. I did see someone put on Facebook that someone had a party that they actually collab with a lot of our small businesses in our neighborhood, which I appreciate, and that's really how we started.
That party was hosted here.
Hey, that's how we started. Look, a black-owned business.
Yeah,
a building. Listen, man, that's
here.
what we're talking about. Brownstone Media Company for any of your needs. That's a perfect example, and that's how we roll into our sponsorship. Brownstone Media, you know what I mean?
Hey, y'all be on time next week, yo.
I was on time. Don't
y'all
do
be
me
on
like
time
that.
I will be. Yeah.
Hey, man,
I was in the parking lot waiting.
Don't do me like that. I'm trying to be
You know
professional.
what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Brownstone Media Company. He's gonna slap the logo up. He's gonna slap up the phone number. If you any of y'all multimedia needs, you just heard he had a nice little gathering here with a bunch of different black-owned businesses. You know what I'm saying? Anything for the peoples?
Nah, man. We back to work. That's it.
We back to work, man. I'll see y'all next week.
Absolutely.
Hey.
Be safe out here.